the season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Keeps it on the design run. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Design quarterback run. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with you defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run it here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Running play called on 3rd and short. They convert on 3rd down now. Sets up 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they can be in for a long day.
And he'll be brought down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, what a great job by this defense. They have really tightened things up here inside the 10-yard line. Seems like they're almost daring the offense to go for it here on 4th down. Let's see what the decision is.
Knocks that one right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Fake on 1st down. Close to the tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the 1st down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The shotgun handoff here.
Offense, when you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can nice play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Talk strategy here. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They're going to run it. Breaks into open space. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. The list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught in the flat by the running back. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run it for you. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Crosses the 35. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
It's an out route, the catch made, and the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Boy, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the extra point gives him a double-digit lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. State offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they passed on the field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. Let's see how they play this one. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. On the toss play, runner moving left. He's got the 1st and still going. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
The old toss play, Chris, as you know, this used to be really a popular play in college football, and teams ran this out of the I formation. Now in college football, you see them running out of pretty much any formation, but the key still.
Touchdown, Penn State. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Ohio State offense onto the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Catch hauled in here over the middle. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. That's a design quarterback keeper. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
QB keeper all the way. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught by the receiver. To be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd. football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. He's got room to run. He's in the clear. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Caught. Completion. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Running back has it on a screen now. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
What a great job here by the offensive coordinator on this screen pass, realizing that it might be available. This defense is all about pressuring the quarterback. That's a perfect time to run the screen, using that pressure against the defense. It worked out well. Pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Took contact on the throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down. The Nittany Lions will crank up the tempo. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. He finds the running back in the flat. Touchdown, Nittany Lions, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. And now they'll set up for the point after.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He'll try a pass here. The receiver makes the catch. He's swarmed by the defense.
It is tough on a defense when a quarterback gets out of the pocket and makes the defense have to decide, are we going to rush him or are we going to stay back in coverage? And there, the quarterback was able to keep looking downfield and find the receiver as the defense scrambled to adjust.
The Buckeyes churn out another 1st down. Looking to throw now on 1st down. He's got it in the open. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And here he goes. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Really nice run by the back, but I want to give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for the 1st down.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. He keeps it on a design run. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Backed up with the 1, he's going to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. We reach the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught for the completion. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's
picked off. What a play. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. That is a game-changing play by this defense.
Well, game-changing. The momentum now is on their side. They've got confidence that they can finish this game off and get a win. If they do, we're going to remember this play right here.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Throws it to the right. What a catch! They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down.
Gain of 23 on the play. 1st down for the offense.
The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for a man. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. So the ball plays right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the 1st down here on 3rd and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Looking to chuck it again. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking for the wideout. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost, and you forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Designed quarterback run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Loss of 3. Brings up second down.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. The Buckeyes looking to cash in this red zone trip. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Headed for the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers goes for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. short throw complete to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. High completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Looks like he's going to run it. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. And the Nittany Lions will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Quick throw to his receiver. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They stop him with a 47, but that's enough for a first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab by the receiver. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made over the middle. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. That's a design quarterback keeper. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. QB keeper all the way. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. State offense comes back on the field. And the priority here, take care of the football. 3 turnovers in the first half. That's why they're trailing. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Oh, he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense. The Nittany Lions will have to kick this away. It's just the first punt for this. It's a fake. Looking to throw. It falls incomplete, and the attempted fake fails. When the gamble doesn't work, maybe they should have gone for it on fourth down, let the quarterback throw. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he'll be brought down. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Here's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Play action here on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
On the move now. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to throw it again. Makes a quick grab. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42. The Nittany Lions come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Second down after that completion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Trying to create here on the move. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Penn State. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop him this time. And they'll stop him after a short game. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much in the first down play. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to scramble. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The Buckeyes will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. Handoff here from the shotgun. Running through the tackle. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And the Nittany Lions will come to the line to run the hurry-up. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And the completion made. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 1st down, looking to throw the football. He's got his man wide open. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Ohio State. Way too much speed in that play.
Well, that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw. But really, it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after it.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Fighting him off. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Breaks loose at the 40. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing.
It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. And it's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. And the big play wiped away. That's a costly flag on the offense. Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Wants to throw it. Makes a quick catch. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40.
I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year. And it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
2nd down after that previous play. Got the 1st down and still motoring. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Well, he finally goes out of bounds down inside the 10, but that play sets up this offense in good scoring position.
It sure does. What a great play of creating momentum for this offense. Now you want to see if they give this back a chance to put it into the end zone now that they're at 1st and goal.
And they've got him behind the line. Much better run defense this time.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
This will be a challenge now. 2nd and goal back at the 13. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here. He's
swarmed by the defense.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. He knocks it through with confidence, and they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted.
Gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run game.
A deep shot to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's a quick grab. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Looking for a receiver. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Going for the touchdown here. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it go quickly. He's got it right near the end zone. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with 1st and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
This is caught. Could be an important 2-point conversion to get within a field goal here in the late stages. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? And he will be stuffed for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Escapes the pocket. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? A quick throw out left, complete. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Maybe the last shot here. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game. Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. And it's a kneel down.
Well, there's nothing better than that. The home fans are excited right now. Their team is able to come up with a big win, and it's on to next week.